Once upon a time, in a small and quiet village surrounded by tall mountains and green valleys, there lived a 24-year-old young man named Ethan. From the outside, Ethan looked like any other young man, but inside his mind there was chaos. His thoughts never stopped. From the moment he woke up until late at night, his mind was filled with memories of the past and worries about the future. Some thoughts made him feel guilty, some made him feel afraid, and some made him feel tired for no clear reason at all. Because of this restless mind, Ethan could not sleep well. He lost interest in things he once loved, and slowly, he even forgot how to smile. Many nights, he sat alone and wondered why his mind could never feel calm, and why peace always seemed so far away. One evening, while sitting at a small tea shop, Ethan overheard an old traveler speaking to the villagers. The traveler talked about a wise old man who lived in a distant hill village. Long ago, the old man had been a famous psychologist in a large city in the United States. He had helped many people overcome anxiety, fear, and confusion. But as time passed, he left the busy city life behind and chose to live close to nature. Now, he lived quietly in the hills, offering guidance only to those who truly wanted peace. As Ethan listened, something changed inside him. For the first time in a long while, he felt hope. He thought to himself that maybe this wise man could help him find the peace he had been searching for. The next morning, Ethan packed a small bag and began his journey. The road was long and difficult. He walked through dusty paths, crossed narrow bridges, and climbed steep hills. His legs hurt and his body felt weak, but his heart was strong. The desire to calm his restless mind kept him moving forward. After many days of travel, Ethan finally reached the quiet village in the hills. The air felt fresh and calm, as if the world itself was breathing slowly there. At the edge of the village stood a small house covered with green plants and flowers. Birds chirped softly nearby. On the porch of the house sat the old man, completely still, with his eyes closed. He looked peaceful, as if nothing in the world could disturb him. Ethan walked closer and spoke gently. He said, "Grandfather, my mind never rests. My thoughts exhaust me. I feel worried all the time, and I cannot find peace in my heart. Can you help me?" The old man slowly opened his eyes and looked at Ethan with kindness. He smiled softly and said that if Ethan was truly searching for peace, he should come with him. The old man led Ethan into his small yard, picked up a glass, and filled it with water right to the very top. The water trembled at the edge, ready to spill. Handing the glass to Ethan, the old man said that Ethan must walk from there to the far end of the village and then come back, but he must not spill even a single drop of water. Ethan was surprised, but he accepted the challenge. Holding the glass carefully, he began to walk. The village road was full of life. Children were laughing and playing, people were talking loudly, shopkeepers were calling customers, and dogs were barking. But Ethan noticed none of it. His eyes were fixed only on the glass in his hands. He walked slowly and carefully, paying attention to every step. For the first time in years, his mind was not jumping from one thought to another. It was quiet, focused, and present. After reaching the end of the village, Ethan turned back and slowly returned to the old man. The glass was still full. Proudly, Ethan said that he had completed the task without spilling even one drop of water. The old man smiled and asked him if he had noticed the children playing on the road or heard the dogs barking. Ethan paused and replied honestly that he had not noticed anything at all because he was only focused on the glass. The old man nodded and gently said that this was the lesson. He explained that when the mind stays fully in the present moment, there is no space for fear, regret, or unnecessary thoughts. While Ethan was focused on the glass, he was not trapped in the past and he was not worried about the future. His mind was calm because it was completely here. At that moment, Ethan understood something very important. Peace was not something to search for outside. It was not hidden in another place or another person. Peace had always been inside him, waiting for his attention. With tears in his eyes, Ethan bowed his head and thanked the old man. He said that now he understood that if he wanted peace, he must live in the present moment. As the sun began to set behind the mountains, the sky turned golden and birds flew back to their nests. Ethan started his journey home. His problems were still there, but his mind was different. He walked calmly, with a peaceful heart and a gentle smile, because now he knew how to quiet his mind. The moral of this story is simple. Peace does not come from controlling life. Peace comes from controlling attention. When you live fully in the present moment, the mind becomes calm and peace naturally follows. If this story touched your heart, please like this video and share it with someone who needs peace today. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories that heal the mind and calm the soul. Thank you for listening. Until the next story, stay present, stay calm, and stay peaceful.